Hi there guys, welcome to the wild. This is Farmer Bob and welcome to my channel. Very nice of you to join in. This is my latest map, version 2 at the moment. I've just completed version 2, so hope you would be interested in playing this kind of map. It is called the wild for a reason, and this is a brief look at what I've done and what the map is all about. So yes, once again guys, thanks for joining. Please do subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell for notifications, and yeah, let's get stuck in, man. Great, so this is what greets you where you start the wild. The map has been based on a empty map created by Yazoo, and that's why I gave him credit there, because I've used his empty map, which is quite nice to build on, you know, especially when you don't want to bother around with some of the behind scenes, you know, on map making. So it saves a bit of time, not a lot, but it does save time to use a standard map. All right, first things first, let's buy ourselves a quick vehicle. I think I'm in the mood for a Land Rover, so let us go for this one here. I've especially loaded this one. I see the tires is not right. That is not good. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't test mods. Okay, so we won't be able to go for a Land Rover. I was really looking forward. I should have now loaded the rest. Oh my gosh, I wonder if it's maybe under trucks. No. Nah, that's bad. Well, let's go for a tractor then. What tractor shall we drive? Oh, let's just go for a van, man. Let's go for the standard Lizard, the pickup. Let's buy that. Let's make a nice and red one. Maybe messy red. How's that? Oh, that's the rims. Doesn't look so good in messy red. Oh no, go back to silver or whatever. The main color we want messy red. There you go. It looks much better. All right, let's see. 46 grand. Let's buy it. There we go. Good stuff. Great. Cool bananas, I always say. So let us get back into our vehicle. And then let's quickly have a look at the map itself. In version 2, I've added some tracks, some roads, just so that you don't get lost, because I realized that was a big problem on the map, is people get lost. So I added some nice roads and just some names for the areas. There's no real fields in this map, apart from this old ruin of another guy trying to play the map, and that's a ruin of a field. So that's the only field on the map. So you're going to have to plow your own fields, design your own farm, build your own buildings, and survive with what you have. That's the whole idea of the game. I'll give you a tip though. If you start the game in the normal farmer mode, this is the first level or the first option of the game. Can't remember the three options of the game, so lacquer, but anyways, if you go with the first one, you only start with $100,000. If you go with the second one, I think you get 1.2 million, which is much better. And the third one, which is the survival mode, or the what you normally call it, the start from scratch, I think it's called. Then you start with 500,000. So the most difficult one to play with is this one, the normal mode, because you only start with $100,000. So yeah, there's your options if you want to get some tips. All right, this is what the map looks like. All your sell points are here at the bottom, and then the vast of the map is divided into lands. So you will buy a farm basically. You can obviously see if you start in the first mode, then you already get a farm. But with the middle mode and the last one, the start from scratch, you don't start with farms. So that is your choices that you've got, which is fairly nice. So you buy a farm, not or a piece of land in this case, and there you go. And then you can start playing. So yes, let's get stuck in. We have purchased our vehicle, so let's just jump into our vehicle and let's start having a look around. Just want to get everything right here. I don't want to drive at 120, so let's set that down to say 40, because I think 40 is much better speed to have a look around and also talk a bit. This is your shop, ATM there in the side, and your one and only sell point for crops is here by the shop. So this is your only place where you can buy and sell things, except for obviously the wood products and the animals at the animal dealer, which is a bit to the northeast. We're going to go there just now. And there's your custom workshop for customizing your vehicles. And then fuel, you can fill up here with gas right here. There you go. I've just put in $1 of gas. It's so little it was so little it didn't even register in the game, you know. I mean, $1. It subtracted it, but it didn't say anything else. Right, so that is where you can buy your vehicles from and also sell your product. Right, so let's head down here to the animal dealer and the Sawmill. Go here to the right. This is I also changed the backdrops because it was a bit the standard backdrops of the map was not so nice, so I changed that. So here, the Wild Enterprises, here you can do your wood, your wool, your cotton, animals and bales. That's it there. You can on your mini map you can see where which sell point is where. I'm just going to have a quick drive through. I don't want to waste too much time on that because everyone knows what that is. On that side you get your wood chips, and that's it, guys. That's it for the map. No fuss, no nonsense. It is the wild. There is no other thing to do. There's only one sell point, and the barn, the sawmill and the spinnery obviously is, you can say 4 sell points in that case, but I mean it's not like the other maps where you... Oh yes, and the map has got multi-fruit, guys, which is also nice, and it is seasons ready, so you can play seasons on it. Version 1.2 works perfect, the latest version, so go for that. It is great to play it in seasons because most of the trees I've used, except obviously for the pines. Pines are they are all year around green, but most of the other trees like the oaks and the other trees is losing their leaves, and they change in seasons, which is nice. So here we go over the bridge, entering the wild. Nice river that's running out here to the lake. Great. Right, so yeah, the road splits. That way, you're going up to, at the foothills. It's an area there between the mountains at the foothills. So let us first go left here at this, and through the river to the mountaineer area. I just want to show you that first. Right, so let us do that first. You have to do a river crossing here. I've specially made it not too deep there so that you don't drown your vehicle and your driver, so it's like a little bit of a four-wheel drive challenge, you can say, to drive through the river. Great. And then this side, up the hill. Nice forestry road up here. Now, this area here obviously is for the guys that is interested in logging and do all of that kind of things. So here you can buy this piece of land and start your logging company. There is some areas, but you're going to have to clear it yourself, obviously, because it's the wild. Nothing here is made for you. You have to make your own, create your own destiny, I'll say. Isn't that a nice view over the lake? How's that, guys? Very, very, very nice. Nice, very nice. I think I'm going to take a nice screenshot here for the... Oh, that didn't work. Why is my screenshot not working? Sorry, that's it there. Pressed the wrong key. Okay, good stuff. Nice. Let's get stuck in. Down the hill here. There is some space where you can set up your forestry, but the space here on the left is basically, I would suggest, the nicest spot here is a nicer bit of clearing to start your forestry. And that's the end of the road here. And then obviously you've got the whole mountain to harvest trees on. So that is for the guys that are interested in doing the forest work. All the foresters and lumberjacks in our community. Nice. We're going to speed it up a bit because we've just driven here. So let us let's not go too fast. Ooh, you see, these forestry roads are not made for having a rally on it. So we're going to have to go slow and careful. I did smooth out the road a bit, but I didn't want to make it too smooth, you know, because I mean it is the wild and it is a forestry road, so obviously you would not expect it to be a tar road, you know, or a serviced road. It's just a rough road in the wild. Great, so here we are back in the wild, and there we go through the thing. Alright, so I think our next area to explore is there at the foothills. So let us take that little road there. I've added a lot of trees and some nice sceneries, guys, just for the looks of the map. From version 1 to 2, I've added a lot of trees and a lot of little bushes and shrubs and plants and stuff, making it nice. And I think this new backdrop is perfect for this kind of map. I mean, look at the mountains there in the back. It is beautiful. Much, much, much better than the previous version's backdrop. So I think this is a more suited backdrop. Huge fields here, guys, or flat areas. There's no fields. You just jump with your tractor and you make your own fields. As many as you want, as much as you want. Just start plowing, guys, and planting. That's what you need to do in the wild to survive. That's the whole idea of the map. You create your own farm. The game itself, the base game, gives you everything you need. You can build a house. You can put silos. You can build everything you need. You don't need anything else. I don't know why everyone's fussing about all these fancy maps with all this stuff when they've got the wild to play in. It's like amazing. Alright, let's get a bit of speed onto this. Some nice mountains there in the back. This is real mountains, so we're going to take a drive onto our next area now. I just want to get to the entry there. So I'm quickly just rushing down there to get back to from where we started. Nice. How's that? Way to go, man. Way to go. Somewhere here. Right, guys. Here we are. Right. So here we are at your initial farm that you start with in the easy mode, or the first new farmer mode, I think it's called. And if you drive in here into the ground, you can have a look. There's your field there. Now that is obviously a rough field, so you're going to have to plow it and get going. That's the only remainders of civilization in the wild. Is a previous farmer that tried to survive here and didn't make it many years ago. As you can see, all his efforts has lost, has been eaten up by the wild. So that's it there. Just want to see if I can take a nice shot of this as well. Might make a nice screenshot. Yeah, why not? I think that can do it. Right, here we go, guys. Okay, this is called the humble beginning. Because if you start the game, it will humble you if you play fair, and you can make it. I've played the map. It's very nice and easy to make it. I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge in seasons. So that will be a real challenge to play the map in seasons. And actually get surviving seasons will be, I think it will be nice. It will be a rough ride for sure. A roofy ride, as they say. Good, man. Now, I must say this this backdrop is really nice. I'm really chuffed with that. The mountains in the back. It like feels better. I didn't really enjoy that the base map backdrop. It's more for cities and that, not for the wild. So this backdrop is nice. I like that much better. Alright, so here we are in our next area. I'll say it's called In the Prairie, and as you can see, just want to get here to this area here, and here we are in the prairie. Very, very nice open space. You stake your claim, buy your farm here, and start farming like crazy. Plow your fields, build your buildings, and that is the way to go. Right. I'm just going to put a bit of pedal to the metal again to get back here where the road splits, and then we're going to take a drive up to the lake area in the back, which is one of my favorite areas. And this is remote, guys. This area we're going to now is the most remotest of the map, and it's far out there, so you're going to travel far to get to the shop, and that is what farm life is about. Not all farms are in the city. I mean, on average, most farms are out of the city and very remote, you know. So this is the idea of the map, is to get a sense of farming, real farming, and what farming life is about, you know. That's the whole idea. So here we are, just driving out to the sticks, far out in the sticks. Alright, so this very, very nice open fields here, place for you to do your thing, farm like crazy. Nice. Oh yes, guys, and by the way, all the water on the map is usable. So wherever there is water, the big lakes, the river, wherever you've got water, you can use it for free. That's how it should be, and that's how it is in real life. If there's a river, you can just use it. You don't need to go and buy water or whatever. Have a water installation or cart water from town. Where there's water, you should be able to use it. If there's a river, if there's a dam, it should be usable. Right. So here we are at the back lake. Now, how's that for a nice scenic photo? I think I'm going to just grab a shot there as well. I must say I'm chuffed with version 2. I don't think there's too much to add to the map. Maybe I don't know, whatever. In my mind, this is basically the most that I want to add to it, because you don't want to fiddle too much. My grandpa used to say, leave well alone, you know, and that's a good saying. If a thing works, don't fiddle it, don't fix it if it's not broken, you know, that type of thing. And I think this is really good enough, you know. I actually forgot to forward the time a bit because it's still early morning. It's like the sun is still up and it's a bit foggy morning. So yes. Right, man. And this is far away at the lake, this area here. And that is basically what we are talking about when we say far away at the lake. And that is what it is. Far away at the lake. Good stuff. Well, guys, going to have a quick drive back to, let's have a look. Just want to go back to this one last area I want to show you, which I haven't touched on. So I'm going to make a quick drive here just to the side, as to not to waste too much of your time in unnecessary things. Right, so what we can do is this area here on this side of the lake. This is a whole piece of property that is just waiting for you to farm it. And then obviously you're going to have to start from scratch and do your thing. And just go for it, man. Have fun while doing it. And this is why it's called the wild. Because it's a wild experience. It's in the wild. And it's a wild map. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. And I really hope you enjoy the map. Download it there from the websites. I'll post a link in the description as well for one of the download sites. I think at modhub.us. I'll put that one up. And thanks, guys, for watching. Remember to subscribe and to like and to hit the bell. Thanks a lot for joining. And have a wonderful day, man. This is Farmer Bob saying cheers.